Hi, my name is Talia Tavares. I am a senior at Westchester University in Pennsylvania, United States. I am in the major communication sciences and disorders. So last summer, I took a study abroad trip to Costa Rica, specifically San Jose, Costa Rica, and we had a collaboration with the Santa Paula University.
What has been your experience with University of Santa Paula?
They were very friendly, and they wanted to include us into their culture, whether that was through the food that we had at lunch or in the clinical settings that we would have with the fellow students. They were always there for a helping hand, and I really felt welcome there, and I really did learn a lot.
What type of program have you done? Description of the program.
So I completed the workshop of communication sciences and disorders study abroad in Costa Rica with Dr. Professor Swayze Washington.
Program objectives were they met?
I would say that the program objectives were met. We got a lot of experience in the clinic with patients that the students at the university were working with at the time. So we got to sit in with them, we got to learn, we got to observe how they use speech in Costa Rica personally. Um, and that was very interesting to see the differences between the way that they learned speech versus the way that we learned. I think not only us, but also the fellow students at USP got a chance to learn something new. And I think it was a very good way to collaborate with the university and ours as well.
Will you recommend these programs to other faculties and students?
I would recommend this program. I think not only I, but all of the girls in my group that went to the trip learned a lot. We got to explore the country, their culture, their food, the language. We really got immersed in just the way that people live in Costa Rica and the lifestyle. It was an amazing thing to see and to live in for about 2 weeks. And I think that you can't learn the things that we learned through a textbook or in a class. So I definitely think it was worth it.
Why is it important to offer these types of opportunities to students?
I'm sorry, why is it what?
Why is it important to offer these types of opportunities to students?
I think it's important to have opportunities like this for students because you can't get it anywhere else. It's hard to explain a culture to someone without them, seeing it for themselves and talking to the locals and going out into their world, um, and just becoming immersed in their culture. I think that was something extremely unique, and I would never have been able to learn that if I didn't go.
What are the benefits, in your experience, that these opportunities offer?
I think specifically with my major, I learned a lot about how countries will vary in the way that they learn or the way that they have been taught to do certain things regarding speech and things in the clinic. Um, Before going to Costa Rica, I always just assumed everyone learned the same way, but going to Costa Rica, I was able to really see how they did it, and the way in which they approached patients. And I think I learned a lot through that more than I would just through a book.